Hey everyone, my name's Corey Taylor, and these are my guitars and me. I've really gone out of my way to promote Novos over the years, and this is actually the very first one that I ever bought. The guys were actually down at this guitar shop, and this was literally the only Novo they had in the shop. And it's a Cirrus J. It was one of the raddest guitars I'd ever seen. I'd never played anything like it. It's, to me, the beautiful thing about a Novo, it's got the weight, it's got the heft, and the richness of a Gibson, and yet it feels like you're playing a Fender, and it plays. It's just so, I mean, just such a great rock guitar, man. Anything you hit on it sounds dope, you know? This one actually is loaded with custom DiMarzio pickups, which is actually, I think there's, the front one is the Virtual Solo, the back one's an Area 58. I'm so meat and potatoes with my shit anyway that it's just like, all I need is a foot switch and that rig, and I'm good to go. So, I mean, that's really how I get my rhythm sound. Honestly, in a weird way, the neck is heavier than the body is. You know what I mean? And it's such a great combo. And each one is so different that you can pick up one and go, no, I don't know, this is the one. But then, like the Bowie one that I'll show you in a little bit, I picked that one up, dude, and I was just like, oh, this is righteous, you know? It's probably the closest to a Strat I've ever had. I've had this thing for, well, going on 7 years now. I mean, you can see some shit on the back. That ain't all from Dennis, I apologize. You know, there's some belt buckles. You know, it's been loved, let's put it that way. I named it Queen after my wife. And it was before we got married, actually. So it was just my way of letting her know that I was always thinking about her. I stuck the death metal Cherry Bombs logo on it too, so it's pretty rad. This one actually is a very, very special one. This is my Bowie. I named it Bowie just because I put the sticker on it. And it just looked so fucking rad, you know, that it's a Cirrus T that I found in this back shop in Vegas. I wasn't even sure that they were gonna have Novos, dude. And then, boosh, I was like one of the raddest guitars I've ever had. It really does, yeah. Exactly, but then once you really kick into it, you know, it's the. It just has that, you can take it, and you don't have to hit any pedals, man. It's just all depending on where you're at, you know, and obviously I've done DiMarzio custom pickups in this guy. If I'm feeling it on stage, you know, I can go up to the neck and just give this and just dial it back. And immediately I have this crazy Mayer shit going on that's like, and then you kick in and you're like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's just stupid. So it's just really one of those guitars that you can really kind of play any style on, man. And it's so comfortable. To this day, it's my favorite. So this is my Nash JM. These, I believe, these are custom P90s. When you get them with which is the straight factory fucking crazy P90s in them, there's nothing better to record fucking angry punk songs with just out of the box. I mean, they're fucking nuts. So we did a lot of those on the album. But then when I was going out on the road, I was like, well, I can't play these fucking things. I mean, they squeal like a mouse is being killed, you know? I put my old punk band, the Dumb Fucks, on it. And it's probably one of the dumbest bands of all fucking time, but we had so much fun. It was just really, really dope. It's one of those companies where they age everything and they, you know, they try to, you know, vintage it up. This fucking thing's been through some shit. It's a great color, right? Yeah. I mean, and everyone's so different because they build it from scratch, you know, on spec. They ask you what you want, and you're like, oh, I want this. When I pulled it, I was just like, oh, that's so dope, dude. This was an inside joke, and I'm still trying to remember what the hell it was, you know. For me, I've always tried to rep the company. I still love to shop local because it's kind of a reflection of who I am. You know, like my whole career from Slipknot to now has been a reflection of, you know, bet against me. Go ahead. I want to see what fucking happens. You know, they've inspired me in so many different ways just because of the way they play. You know, I've been able to write songs because of the way the guitars play, man. They just lend themselves to it. So it's my little way of giving back, you know, and it's special. Thanks for coming down, checking everything out on guitar.com. This has been My Guitars and Me, and you find all this stuff online or whatever, but I encourage you, if you can, try them out. They're amazing, and I hope I give you a little insight into what it's like for me to write this stuff. So thank you very much.